Today we will start with January 2014 current affairs and we will start with international topics. So the first one is Colorado becomes first United States to allow marijuana sale. Colorado has on 1st January become the first US state to license the sale of the drug for recreational use. In November 2012, Colorado voters approved the sale of recreational marijuana, as did voters in Washington state. Under the new state law, residents are now able to buy marijuana like alcohol. Second topic is US Senate passed USD 1.1 trillion spending bill. The US Senate has passed the USD 1.1 trillion omnibus spending bill that eliminates the threat of another government shutdown at least until October 2014 and puts condition on Pakistan for continuation of it. Passed by the House of Representatives on 16 January, the bill now goes to the White House for President Barack Obama to sign it into law, thus preventing another shutdown. Third topic is Bolivian President Evo Morales assumes G77 chairmanship. Bolivian President Evo Morales has assumed the chairmanship of the group of 77 nations. Bolivia was chosen head of the G77, which actually groups 133 developing nations by consensus, and Morales was at the United States on 8 January to take over the chairmanship from outgoing Fiji. The organization was created in June 1964 with the purpose of formulating and promoting the new economic interests of southern countries within the United Nations system. Fourth topic is South Sudan government and rebels signed ceasefire agreement. South Sudan's government and rebels have signed a ceasefire agreement. The agreement was signed in the Ethiopian capital Addis Ababa by representatives of South Sudan's President Salva Kiir and rebel delegates loyal to ousted Vice President Riek Machar on 23rd January. As per the deal, the government has agreed to release 11 officials closer to Machar who were detained after the fighting broke in the country. Now we will start the topic from India and world. So, first topic is India and Maldives signed 3 MOUs. India and the Maldives on 2nd January agreed to amicably resolve all differences, including over cancellation of Indian company GMR contract to run Mali International Airport. Maldivian President Abdullah Yameen held talks in New Delhi with Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, and the two sides signed 3 memorandum of understandings. 2 agreements are related to health and human resource development and one on the diplomatic front. Another topic is India and Canada signed LOL for cooperation in iron and steel sector. India and Canada have signed a letter of intent LOI for cooperation in iron and steel sector. The letters were signed on 13 January in New Delhi by Beni Prasad Verma, Union Minister of Steel and Minister of Natural Resources, Government of Canada Joe Oliver. India and South Korea signed 9 agreements. India and South Korea have signed 9 agreements in different areas to boost bilateral ties between the two countries. The agreements were signed on 16 January after delegation level talks between Manmohan Singh, the Prime Minister of India, and Park Geun-hye, the President of South Korea, in New Delhi. Another topic is India and Japan signed 8 agreements. India and Japan have agreed to boost defense ties and signed 8 agreements with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, pledging another tranche of infrastructure loans worth 200 billion yen during his talks with Prime Minister Manmohan Singh in New Delhi on 25th January. Another topic is Pakistan and India ranked 97th in Global Food Index 2014. According to the Global Food Index 2014 released on 17 January, Pakistan ranked 97th in a list of 125 countries with regard to availability, quality and affordability of food and dietary health. The listing means Pakistan is one of the countries with the most unhealthy and scarce food. India got the same rank as Pakistan. The Netherlands emerges as the country with the most nutritious, plentiful and healthy food, leaving France and Switzerland behind at the joint sector place. The index, namely Good Enough to Eat, has been compiled by the UK-based International Relief and Development Organization Oxfam. Now we will start the another topic, that is national. First one is government launched India's first comprehensive adolescent health program. Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare Ghulam Nabi Azad on 7 January launched the nation's first comprehensive adolescent health program named Rashtriya Kishore Swasthya Karyakram (RKSK) in New Delhi. The program will include a sharp focus on adolescents' sexual health. The RKSK defines an adolescent as a person within 10 to 19 years of age in urban and rural areas, includes both girls and boys, married and unmarried, poor and affluent, whether they are in school or out of school. Another topic is government notified new natural gas pricing formula. The Government of India on 10th January notified the new natural gas pricing formula, which will be in effect from 1 April 2014. As per the newly issued notification, the rate of all domestically produced fuel will be almost double to 8.2 to $8.4 per unit. Next point is government grants CBI greater financial autonomy. The central government on 14 January relaxed its control over the Central Bureau of Investigation and granted the CBI director a rank equal to a secretary. Next point is Ghulam Nabi Azad launches National Urban Health Mission. Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare Ghulam Nabi Azad on 20 January launched the National Urban Health Mission (NUHM) in Bangalore to provide timely quality health services to the urban poor. The scheme will now be introduced as a submission under the National Health Mission. The mission will be implemented in 779 cities and towns, each with a population of more than 50,000 and cover over 7.75 crore people. The next topics will be with the regarding states, and the first one is Manmohan Singh launched total e-literacy project in Kerala. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh has launched the total e-literacy project implemented by PN Panikar Vigyan Vikas Kendra in Thiruvananthapuram on 4 January. This would act as the cornerstone of the Kerala model of development. The program was aimed at achieving total illiteracy in the state in 33 months, marching from total literacy to complete literacy. Next point is Maharashtra government launched a unique blood on call scheme. Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chauhan on 7 January rolled out Jeevan Amrut Yojana blood on call scheme across the state. The ambitious plan is aimed at facilitating blood supply to patients scheduled to undergo surgeries and medical procedures at cheaper rate by dialing a dedicated helpline number 104. Under the scheme, the request for blood will have to be placed by hospitals. Next topic is Chhattisgarh government launched toll-free number 1100 for graft complaints. Chhattisgarh government has on 7 January launched a toll-free helpline number 1100 where people could lodge graft-related complaints against the state government officials. The facility will help provide better governance to the people now. The people can just dial 1100 to lodge complaints regarding corruption. Next point is Anu Vidyut Pariyojana launched in Haryana. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh led the foundation of 2800 megawatt nuclear power plant in Fatehabad district of Haryana on 13 January. The project, named as Anu Vidyut Pariyojana, will have 4 units of 700 megawatts each, and it will be built at cost of 23,502 crore rupees. The Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited will build these reactors. This is the first time Haryana will have a nuclear project. The next topic will be with conferences held in January 2014, and the only topic there is 12th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas held in New Delhi. The 12th edition of the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas was held in New Delhi from 7 to 9 January 2014 at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. The theme of the event was Engaging Diaspora, Connecting Across Generations. The convention was inaugurated by Prime Minister Manmohan Singh on 7 January. Malaysia's Minister of Natural Resources and Development YB Datuk Seri Palanival was the chief guest. On 9 January, President Pranab Mukherjee conferred the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Awards and addressed the closing session of the convention. Next we will cover is the awards and honors, and we will start from President Pranab Mukherjee conferred Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Awards. President Pranab Mukherjee conferred the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Awards on 9 January during the 12th edition of the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. Peace activist Ila Gandhi, who is a granddaughter of Mahatma Gandhi, was among the 13 non-resident Indians, NRIs, persons of Indian origin, and organizations honored with the prestigious Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Awards. Ila Gandhi was given the award for public service and for enhancing India's image and for promoting ties between India and South Africa. Lisa Maria Singh is the first member of Australian Parliament of South Asian descent and has held several ministerial portfolios in the past. She is a senator from Tasmania. Singh was given the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman for public service and fostering friendly relations between India and Australia. Ramakrishna Mission, serving in Fiji since 1937, was honored for community service and philanthropic activities and enhancing India's prestige abroad. Next topic is three security personnel selected for Kirti Chakra Award. Three personnel of the armed forces have been selected for the year 2014 Kirti Chakra Award, the second highest peacetime gallantry award for their act of bravery on the line of control, anti-Maoist operation, and relief operation in flood-hit Uttarakhand, respectively. The three are among 368 gallantry award winners this year, including 10 Shaurya Chakra awardees. Next topic is Indian American wins top US teaching award. India-born Meera Chandrasekhar, professor of physics and astronomy and Curatus teaching professor of physics at the University of Missouri, has on 18th January won Baylor University's 2014 Robert Foster Cherry Award for great teaching. Next topic is Mohinder Singh Radhakrishnan, selected for Communal Harmony Awards. National Communal Harmony Award for Mohinder Singh for his work done in restoring peace after the 1984 anti-Sikh riots, and noted academician N. Radhakrishnan for his promotion of Gandhian values, were announced on 25th January. Singh, along with Gandhi and Radhakrishnan of Kerala, have been selected for the coveted award in the individual category, which the Center of Study of Society and Secularism, Mumbai, has been selected in the organization category. And next topic is about sports and games, which is quite important. We'll start with Rafael Nadal won Qatar ExxonMobil Open title. Rafael Nadal of Spain won the Qatar ExxonMobil Open title on 4 January. He defeated France Gael Monfils in the men's single final at Doha. It was his 61st ATP title. Next one is Brisbane International Tennis Tournament winners 2014. In women's singles, Serena Williams of the United States on 4 January won the Brisbane International Tennis Tournament women's singles title after defeated Victoria Azarenka of Belarus in the final in Brisbane, Australia. Williams has now won 58 tour singles titles. In men's singles in Brisbane International, Australia's Leighton Hewitt won the men's single title. He defeated Roger Federer of Switzerland in the Brisbane International final. It was Hewitt's 29th title on the ATP Tour, but his first since 2010, when he also beat Federer in the final at Halle. Anna Ivanovic won Auckland Open tennis title. Anna Ivanovic of Serbia won the Auckland Open tennis title on 4 January. She defeated Venus Williams of United States in the final at Auckland, New Zealand. It is the 12th title for the Ivanovic and second seed, but for first success since victory in Berlin 2011. Next topic is Anju Bobby George declared World Athletics Gold Medalist for 2005. Indian long jumper Anju Bobby George on 13 January became the first Indian track and field athlete to win a gold medal in a major world event after international governing body International Association of Athletics Federation IAAF upgraded her second place finish at the 2005 Monaco World Athletics Championship final to the top spot following a dope violation by a Russian competitor Tatiana Kotova. Anju's fifth place finish at the 2005 Helsinki World Championship long jump event was also upgraded to the fourth. Netherlands won Hockey World League 2014. The Netherlands on 18 January won the first ever Hockey World League final after defeating New Zealand by 7-2 in New Delhi. Belgium retained his fifth place while India secured sixth place. The next topic will see about economy. The first one is government retains 100% FDI in existing pharma units. Government of India on 8 January decided to retain the policy of allowing 100% foreign investments in the existing pharma firms, brushing aside concerns about non-availability of affordable drugs in view of MNC's takeover. India permits 100% FDI in pharma through automatic approval route in the greenfield or new project. Next topic is India's growth projected to rise to 7.1% by 2016-17. According to the World Bank's Global Economic Prospects report released on 16 January, India's growth is projected to rise to over 6% in fiscal 2014-15, increasing to 7.1% by fiscal 2016-17, with the world economy expected to strengthen this year. Next topic is Indian economy projected to grow at 5.35% in 2014. According to the UN World Economic Situation and Prospects 2014 report released on 24 January, India's economy is projected to grow at a slower than expected rate of 5.3% in 2014. Full year growth decelerated to 4.8% in 2014 from 5.1% in the calendar year 2012. Next topic is RBI raised repo rate by 25 basis point to 8%. Reserve Bank of India raised the repo rate under liquidity adjustment facility by 25 basis points from 7.75% to 8%. Besides, it kept the cash reserve ratio of scheduled banks unchanged at 4% of net demand and time liability. The decision to raise the repo rate and keep the CRR unchanged was announced by the RBI in its third quarter monetary policy review on 28 January. As a result, the reverse repo rate under the LAF stands adjusted at 7% and the marginal standing facility rate and the bank rate at 9.0%. The next we will see regarding science and technology. GSLV D5 rocket carrying communication satellite GSAT-14 successfully launched. Indian Space Research Organization ISRO on 5th January successfully launched its heavy-duty rocket Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle Development 5, which is called as GSLV D5, having indigenous cryogenic engine that placed at 1982 kg GSAT-14 communication satellite into the orbit. The 49.13 meter tall rocket GSLV D5 lifted off from Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. The launch vehicle successfully injected the GSAT-14 communication satellite into the intended orbit. With the successful launch of GSLV D5 flight, India has now become the sixth nation to possess the cryogenic engine technology and has joined the elite club of United States, Russia, France, Japan and China. The next topic is India successfully test-fired nuclear-capable Prithvi 2 missile. India on 7 January successfully test-fired its indigenously developed nuclear capable surface-to-surface Prithvi 2 missile, which is capable of carrying 500 kg to 1000 kg of warheads and has a strike range of 350 km from a test range at Chandipur near Balasore, Odisha. The launch was part of a user trial by the Army. Prithvi 2 missile is already inducted into the Indian Armed Forces. The last trial of Prithvi 2 was successfully carried out from the same base on 3 December 2013. Next topic is astronomers discovered two new exoplanets. In the month of January 2014, a team of astronomers from Harvard Smithsonian Center of Astrophysics (CFA) have discovered two new extrasolar planets circling a dim red dwarf star about 200 light years away from our planet. One of the planets, dubbed KOI 314c, weighs the same as Earth but around 60% larger in diameter. The second planet, named KOI 314b, is about the same size as KO1 314c but significantly denser, weighing about 4 times as much as Earth. The team discovered the planet using data from NASA's Kepler spacecraft. The next topic is world's fastest organic transistor developed. In the month of January 2014, scientists claimed to have developed the world's fastest thin film organic transistor that could operate more than 5 times faster than previous examples of this technology. Researchers from the University of Nebraska Lincoln and Stanford University explained that this experimental technology has the potential to achieve the performance needed for high resolution television screens and similar electronic devices. Engineers created the thin film organic transistors that could operate more than 5 times faster than nervous examples of this experimental technology. Now we will see about the persons in use in January 2014. First, we will see about the appointments. R. Chandrasekhar is new NASSCOM president. Former Telecom Secretary, Government of India R. Chandrasekhar on 5th January took over as the president of Information Technology Trade Body NASSCOM, whose full form is National Association of Software and Services Companies. He succeeds Som Mittal, who served as president from 2007 to 2013. This is the first time that NASSCOM has appointed a former bureaucrat as a president. Next is the US Senate confirmed Janet Yellen as a new Federal Reserve chairperson. The US Senate has on 6 January confirmed Janet Yellen as new leader of the Federal Reserve. She is the first woman to lead the central bank in its 100-year history. She succeeds the chairman Ben Bernanke as the next head of American Central Bank. Next one is Sheikh Hasina sworn in as Bangladesh Prime Minister. Sheikh Hasina was on 12 January sworn in as the Prime Minister of Bangladesh for the third time. She had won an overwhelming majority in the Bangladesh general election held on 5th January 2014 by defeating opposition party Jatiya Party. The Awami League has secured absolute majority in the 10th parliament elections by bagging 232 seats, 105 contested and 127 uncontested. Resigns. Tunisia Prime Minister Ali Larayed resigned. Tunisia's Islamist Prime Minister Ali Larayed has resigned from his office on 9 January. With his resignation, the country will be led by the caretaker government of technocrats led by new Prime Minister Mehdi Joma. He resigned following a deal between this Islamist Ennahda party of Ali Larayed and the secular opposition of a transition to the democracy in the country. Deaths. Israel's former Prime Minister Ariel Sharon died. Israel's former Prime Minister Ariel Sharon died on 11 January. The former general of Israeli army had been in coma since 4 January 2006. He served as the 11th Prime Minister of Israel until he was incapacitated by a stroke. Sharon was a commander in the Israel army from its creation in 1948. Nicknamed the bulldozer, the veteran soldier fought in all of Israel's major war before beginning a turbulent politician career in 1973. Visitors. Bhutan King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk visited India. Bhutan King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk visited India from 6 to 10 January 2014. During his visit, Bhutan King held extensive talks with Prime Minister Manmohan Singh in New Delhi. The two leaders exchanged views on bilateral relations and on regional and international issues of mutual interest. The Prime Minister and other India leaders reiterated their full commitment and support to Bhutan's socio-economic development and to further development of Bhutan's hydropower resources. This is King Wangchuk's second visit in 12 months. He was also the chief guest in India's Republic Day celebration in January 2014. Sachin Tendulkar, fifth most admired person in the world. Microsoft founder Bill Gates has been named as the most admired person on the planet, with cricketing legend Sachin Tendulkar fifth on the list of 30 people compiled after a poll in 13 countries, including India. The world's most admired people poll was conducted by YouGov for the time saw by surveying almost 14,000 people. Now places in news. Odisha's Chilka Lagoon named Destination Flyways by UNWTO. Chilka Lagoon in Odisha was named Destination Flyways by the United Nations World Tourism Organization on 21st January. The lagoon was named so far its sustainable and resilient destination for migratory birds. Chilka is the only site to be selected from Asia by the UNWTO and was included in a list of 8 such sites. The Destination Flyways initiative of UNWTO aims at promotion of sustainable tourism. Now, a few abbreviations which are used in January 2014. It's GPS, which is stands for Global Positioning System. TCS stands for Tata Consultancy Services. NASCOM stands for National Association of Software and Services Companies. GSLV stands for Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle. FSLRC stands for Financial Sector Legislative Reforms Commission, and NBFC stands for Non-Banking Finance Companies. Now, books in news. Incredible Opportunities Back Home book released. The Prime Minister Manmohan Singh released the book entitled Incredible Opportunities Back Home on 8 January during the 12th Pravasi Bharati Divas in New Delhi. This book will provide access to credible information essential for meaningful engagement. Now we will see the committees. Nachiket More Committee's report on financial inclusion. The committee constituted by the Reserve Bank of India (RBI) on 23rd September 2013 to suggest steps for promoting financial inclusion, headed by veteran banker and ex-ICICI Bank Executive Director Nachiket More. The committee on 7 January 2014 suggested setting up of specialized bank to cater to low-income households to ensure that all citizens have bank account by January 1, 2016. Now, important days and dates. World Braille Day was observed on 4th January. World Braille Day is celebrated today, it means 4th January, across the world to observe the uh, birthday of Louis Braille. Louis Braille, born in 1809, was the inventor of Braille, a system of reading and writing used by people who are blind or visually impaired. Braille became blind after an accident at the age of 3. He created a language based on the patterns of raised dots on paper, which could be felt, and one can read anything that is unable to see. He did this to have an access to work of a literature. Next one is National Girl Child Day, observed on 24 January. National Girl Child Day observed on 24 January 2014 across India by the government. This day is observed every year to raise awareness and consciousness of the society towards girl children. The day is being observed every year on 24 January since 2008. Government of India has started National Girl Child Day as a National Girls Development Mission. The mission raises the awareness among people all over the country about the importance of girls promotion. It helps in enhancing girls' meaningful contribution in decision-making processes by active supports of the parent and the community members. So this is the end, and we'll be back with another session. So goodbye and have a good luck.